right, you guys. How are we doing today? Jeez. What a jam to start off the day with, right? Such a jam. What else we got here? Let me turn this down a little bit. Hi, it's Art Day. You got your wombats with your Santa hats on? Katie, don't. Katie, don't. Do you guys know Katie don't is short for... Wait, what's your whole screen name on like Twitter and stuff? I saw it the other day and I was like, oh yeah, that's right. What is it? I'm waiting for the chat to catch up. What is it? Katie, don't you dare. There it is. Katie, don't. Yeah, yesterday was fun. It was fun. It was a good day. Lots of cheers, lots of subs, most importantly, made a really crazy track. That track we were just listening to from yesterday. Trap Klitzmer. Happy Hanukkah. 7th day of Hanukkah, I guess. Unless you're in Israel, then is it almost the 8th day? I don't know what time it is there. The temple story. You love my temple story from yesterday? Hanukkah Sameach. You got to get the... Yeah. I was, when I was like... I have a few funny, like weird, like, stories about friends of mine, like Jewish families that I was friends with or I've been friends with for a long time. I'm trying to think. I immediately go to Mark, my friend Mark Wakefield's family, because a lot of the stuff came through him and his friends, like not his friends, but our mutual friends. But the conversation, like if my friend, we had these 3 friends, Allie, Karen, and Jamie, and they were like best friends. And then we'd see them, we'd hang out with them here and there. And they were all Jewish. Karen's family was Israeli, and her dad was this big, like Israeli dude, kind of scary. He's a little scary. Karen was like 7 feet tall. And they were like, when I would see them, they wouldn't talk about like anything related to, Jewish traditions or whatever. But when they'd see Mark, they would talk about it. So it's like when I was there with Mark, then they were all talking about all this stuff. And I got like a bit of my education doing that, listening to them. It's pretty funny. What was there's like, well, because they used to joke that that our friend Karen's dad was like Israeli, like mafia, and I was like, there's like mafia in Israel, and they're like, oh yeah, that's for sure like organized crime, because Karen's dad is like Israeli mafia. We were like, no, he wasn't really, but he was just intimidating. What else? Mike, speak Italian. Do you ever see the Family Guy where Peter speaks Italian? He's basically just like boopity beepity boopity boop. Like, Peter, you can't just so beepity boopity boo and pretend that's Italian. Why am I stuffy today? I'm a little stuffy. It's such a nice day out. It's a very crisp December morning here in LA. The air is very clear for once. What are we drawing today? Indeed. Indeed, what are we drawing today? We got some redemptions from fans on Twitch, aka you. Oh, before we do that though, I want to show you something. It's not done, but I worked further on Santa Claus. So I might give up on Santa at this point. This guy, I can get rid of the little code blocker here. I might work further on Santa. I mean, I might not work further on Santa rather, because I think it's gone. I think it's like it's as far as I want to go on it. Like I can keep going, but I realized that like I was just mushing colors around at this point in the process. I got some of the perspective a little better, but like actually it's not quite there, and I didn't think I want to keep going on it. Anyway, but I don't want to spend another day or two working on Santa. So we're just gonna go to a new clean slate and do some drawing today. We have a couple crazy suggestions. The first one came from Yasmina F93. She wants an alien house, which I love. I love the idea of an alien house. I just don't know what to do with an alien house. I was talking to, when I was on the stream with Dave Greco, we were talking about the fact that some people love to do like they love to do landscapes, for example, or like automotive design. And I've never been like that. I've never been one of those guys. So it's a weird thing for me. Like it's kooky to be, you know, I should say, like, it's not my, I don't have a ton of experience doing like landscapes and like environmental drawings or whatever. Blob song. Is this the Blob song? I didn't realize. But I don't know. I'll give it a try. Here, we'll do an alien house. Let's do an alien house. So like, let's see. This is like, let's say this is like the street going in, or the driveway. This is the driveway. Actually, why don't we do this? Why don't we make the driveway here, and we'll make like a walkway up to a front door here. Usually what you do is like set a perspective point and then like run everything to the perspective. So maybe that's the way to, maybe that's the real way to do this. Yeah, for those of you that this might be interesting to some of you guys. So the perspective point, if you're doing a perspective like this, it should be on the horizon. Let's put our horizon line here. Okay. So that's like a road going off into space, right? Going off on the horizon. And let me just get rid of some of this so you can see it better here. Where's my like regular old, there it is, round brush. Let me just get rid of some of this so you can see better. Okay, so that's our line going off, perspective line onto the horizon. So that's like you're looking down a road, right? So what you do is then you put your house in front of you, right? So this is the bottom of the house. And then like this is the sides of the house. Right there. And then all of this goes away. So now all of a sudden you've got like, it's sitting, your driveway is actually sitting on the, going up to the actual house, right? So here's a little driveway. Here's a little garage door. And, oh, I shouldn't have, they're too close together. Hold on, let me do this again. Let me do this again. I want to start with the house. My bad. Okay, I want to do the house first because we're going to do like basically like a... We're going to start there because I want to make sure that the little garage door for their like spaceship cars is like here. And then they've got like a little, maybe they've got like a little window here. And maybe they've got like a little door here. And then let's make it weirder from this point. Let's see. They need a landing pad for their spaceship. So I want to put that here over the garage. Maybe their spaceship actually like converts from a car to a flying spaceship. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's actually, here's their spaceship up top. And they've got like this kind of a spaceship going on. It's got little feet like that. And let's see. Maybe here. It's like that. It's got a roof like this. Maybe it's got like a modern kind of window situation here. Oh shit, I don't have enough lines. Here, I'm gonna make this end there. Wait, no, I don't want to do that either. Let me go back. Can I do 3? 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3. Nope. Let's do this way then. Let's do 2, 2, 2, 2, 2, 2. And then get rid of this. Go like this. Like that. Okay, what I was showing you about the perspective thing, by the way, is like if this is the perspective of the horizon back here, that's it. And then like somewhere around the middle, you've got your horizon line. That means if you want your driveway to be in perspective, it actually, strangely, it's from there. And then this one, same thing. It would be from there to that corner. And your walkway would be all the way over here to the bottom of that and the bottom of this one. Right? And if there's a hedge, let's say there's a little like walkway here and like a hedge or something right there. Same thing on this side, like a little walkway, a little hedge. So that means that this line will go like this. And this line will go like this. And those will be where your hedge is. So if your hedge is this tall, right, let's say it's like that. That's how tall your hedge is. That means from that same spot, your hedge is going to be like this. So that's the top of your hedge. That's the bottom of your hedge. Top, bottom, walkway, driveway. Maybe there's a middle point. Okay, so then I'm gonna take that layer, I'm gonna make it lighter and use it as a guide.
I know, Roger can tell us.
Hey, Roger.
Anyone who can play music on the piano like he does must know vast amounts of interesting things, like even where a baby comes from. That's true. Roger! Roger! Roger, where do babies come from? Well...
This is the grass on the side of their little house. This is the top of their hedge. This is a little grass. This is the top of their little hedge. Alright, so there's their little alien house. Now what are we going to do to make it more fun? Christmas lights? We're doing Christmas? We got little Christmas lights all along the side here. Got their little alien Christmas tree. What's an alien Christmas tree look like? I think these aliens have got like a standard Christmas tree with like little presents in it. Okay. What are we gonna do about our aliens? What are our aliens? Oh no! What happened down here? Oh. Should we put it? Should put a little. Wait, are our questions off right now? Maya wants to ask a question, but she says questions are off. Let me find out. Are they off? I can turn them back on. No, they're on. They're on. Maya. What is it? Exclamation plate store? Yeah, there it is. There's the link. I feel like I should put an alien in the... Put an alien on it. You don't answer. Yeah, I can answer questions today. I'll do questions. Mike Murphy says the Charlie Brown Christmas was playing in a store the other day, and he thought of Roger.
Something that can make you do wrong.
But Alien Santa.
Make you do right.
I think about this. Should I just put him in front of the whole thing? Like, Alien Santa is just like right here.
Well, to understand where babies come from, one must start from the beginning. All babies are derived on the basis of genetics. What? What?
Just to put him right in front.
Genetics.
Yeah, weird tentacle arms. Maybe he has weird tentacle arms. I'm gonna give him a Santa beard. Maybe it's like tied on. Right there. Let's flip this left right real quick. Fix his eyes. The beard. All right, back to this way. All right, I'm gonna draw in, like, sketch in the whole thing. So that's, hold on, let me just get him first. All right, aliens first. Should it come with a mustache? Should it have like? Should he have like a fake mustache on as well, like this? That's a good mustache. All right, so our Christmas alien. Hold on, let me just get rid of this real quick. I feel like that looks too much like a nose. Hold on, let me get rid of that. All right. This is actually like, this area is actually an open part of his mouth that he's like, I mean, he could be like this. Like, to give you an idea. Or like just the bottom lip. So this right here is the top of the gift bag. Any thoughts about this alien for right now? I feel like this arm on this side is not long enough on the right side. This arm really needs to be like more like that. That's a little more the right length. All right, so if that's, he's got his gift bag here on the right. He's just barely got a handle on it too. That's the end of his, this part right here of his tentacle needs to be, maybe it needs to be a little longer. And then it would be like sticking out over here. I feel like he needs some, what kind of details does he need on his, like, you know what I'm saying? Like he needs a belt. Does he not know where to wear it? He just wears it all the way up here. Oops, I shouldn't have colored that in. Let's see if I can just drop black into that. I can. Good. All right. So there's his Santa belt. I like this jam. That's nasty. He's so skinny. Oh my God, look at this guy. All right, There's his house. Put the house in behind him. Oh shit, all of this is behind the bag. Ay, ay, ay. This has all gotta go. All right, guys. I think we're good. I think the Santa alien is done. Hanging out in front of his house, just going out to give presents. He's just giving presents. You know. That's what Santa alien does. Let's see what else we got on the redemptions here. That was Yasmina's request. Yasmina. I don't know if I'm ready for this one. A Stitch versus Pikachu fight. Wow. That's gonna be interesting. Let's see. How would we do? What's hard about these things is that what I want is for is to get both of them like they have to be facing each other in a sense. Like I have to figure out how to do the composition so that you can like see them both. Yeah. It's so weird that I did this song, that we did this song, and there's a bridge. You guys really participated a lot on this song. Yeah, Snape bamboozled Dumbledore. I wouldn't have come up with that. Crowdsourced. Okay, so I've got to figure out how to make Stitch and Pikachu face off in this illustration. So I'm looking at some references here. Oh, it's so difficult. So like Stitch's head is kind of like this. Oh God, it's too, I need his ears. Move him in, make it smaller. Because his ears are kind of like this. Got like this thing going on and like a little teeth. See his big teeth. Nose is too big. So I might need to make him a little smaller so that we have enough room for Pikachu. This one's gonna be really hard. Pikachu doesn't have much of a, like a side, he doesn't have much of a profile. He's also very round, you guys. handle this shape here. This is like not, this head is too big. Pikachu has the tiniest hands. Like, that's how big his hands are. Maybe a little bit bigger? So you gotta make him a little bit, shape is a little bit off here. Let's see if we can make him a little. See if we can take the whole thing and I wish we could get his tail into it. Work his tail in. Stitch is a more menacing looking character than Pikachu. Oh, but how do I get Pikachu's like electro, like, shock? Wow. I'm looking at some reference imagery here. Yikes. All right. he has like a, almost like a dog leg kind of thing going on here. All right, let's go for it. I don't know if I'm properly warmed up enough for this, but I'll try anyway. Might need to actually make stitch a tiny bit bigger before I do that, before I commit. That's a little better. Okay. All right. What's the story with, what's the deal with like the, have you guys seen that like Pokemon cards are a thing right now? What is the story with that? I think I first noticed it because Aoki's like doing like Pokemon card trading stuff on his channels, and then like, and Logic bought a super rare card for thousands of dollars and whatever. What is going on? Why are they all, why is that a thing all of a sudden? The money? Like, but what do you mean because of the money? Like, they're always, they've always been a thing. I just, right now, they're like really, it's really strange. I mean, I get that, like, the Logic thing was that he had always loved Pokemon and he couldn't afford the cards that he, dreamed of when he was a kid, and so he bought it now that he's got money. But like, that makes sense. But like, why now? And why more than just him? Like, it'd be one thing for it to just be like, oh yeah, Logic bought this thing, like. That is like, meaningful to him. I'm confused about why it's not just logic. Because people are sheep. Okay, that's a thing. Oh, he has his little... Stitch has those little antennas. Well, not all the time, though, I guess. Okay, I'm not going to do the antenna. All right. I think I'm gonna just finish these electrical bits first. bottom of his mouth. Oh, he has like a really thin lip, doesn't he? Anything underneath? Not really. All right, let's see how we look with no. Okay. Okay. So there's where we're at right now. Where do I go? Where do I go from here? Stitch's eyes aren't big enough. His nose might be too big. Get his eyes bigger. Sing it, Lin-Manuel. All right, I think I'm good on this one. This is anything else I need to do here? Oh, did you say?
Booty down, booty up.
Stitch Ross? What? Wow. Boot it down. Oh, that was weird. Boot it down? This was the first voice I ever did, I think. When I was little. I don't know why. It was a voice that I did when I was a kid. But I did it. Was there a character like that? When in like the 80s or whatever? Elmo. Elmo wasn't quite. I don't know if Elmo was around back then. I think Elmo came. Didn't Elmo show up in the 90s? Could be wrong. Somebody Google it and let me know. Yeah, Sesame Street's been on since the dawn of time. 1980? Elmo came out in the 80s? Really? Gizmo. I don't think that voice is Gizmo. I think Gizmo didn't have quite that, like, kind of thing going on. So I like that Stitch isn't gonna pull out his guns. He's just gonna take Pikachu out with his nails. Stripe on Pikachu's back? Oh, he has a stripe? Oh, he has like these little guys. Is that? Actually, Stitch does too. He has a... Interesting, they both have like a thing. Stitch has a weird wobbly one. Pikachu's tail wouldn't really be showing this far up. It'd be like over here. I don't know if you can see. No, you can't see. It'd be over on the left side further. All right. Next. Oh, we gotta run an ad. My bad. Got to run an ad. Thank you for subscribing. At the end of the program, we'll do shout outs, do some questions in a little. I'll do one more drawing, do some questions, and then we'll do shout outs for subs and cheers. I'm gonna get a water. BRB. I'm not gonna lie, I got some trail mix. I got the mix. Yeah. Ooh, I feel like I got mostly M&Ms. I got mostly M&Ms this time. I don't like that. I don't like when I go for the trail mix. I want like a nice mix of the elements. And if I get too many, too much chocolate, it's like not what I'm going for. That other trail mix, did I tell you the other trail mix, the one I first got? In like, whenever it was, like June. It had so much chocolate in it. It had M&Ms and like chocolate kisses or whatever. Those are like little mini ones. And then it had something else that was really sweet. I was like, this is like dessert. Like I want something that tastes not like has a good, yeah. It's called mix. It's not called chocolate. If it wasn't supposed to be mixed, then why call it mix? Damn, fool. I mentioned this many times. I've never talked about this. Oh, you're talking about KarmaCon. Pepe Park is the biggest KarmaCon fan. Oh, Cactus Forest, big KarmaCon fan. This track playing. Oh, let's listen to it. Why are you guys such a fan? You're big fans of this one, huh? Random tangent. It's my job. Don't tell me to calm down. You know what? You need to calm down. All right. I'm over here, chat. I'm over here getting, Mike's over here getting passionate about trail mix. You gotta be passionate about something, guys. When it comes to trail mix, I'm all caps. I go all caps when it comes to trail mix. Thank you, Majka626, for the suggestion of the Stitch versus Pikachu fight. Hey Cupcake wants me to draw the no need to be upset seal. Oh shit. Hold on. I didn't put it on the screen. Hold on. Sorry, KarmaCon. We gotta take a break. All right, so that seal is the... I feel like, oh my god. I can't get a good shot. Look how, like, pixelated he is. Let's look up the... Deal. What? Deal? Did I just type deal? Let's look at images. So you want me to draw this? You want me to draw that? You just want me to draw... Here we go. Ready? Here we go. We'll start KarmaCon over for you guys. There you go. Let's do a highly stylized, no need to be upset seal. I need it to be very wobbly. I want this. Just like... There. It's too detailed, isn't it? It's too detailed. Oh my god. Hold on. I went too crazy. Hold on. There you go. A little outside the lines. Maybe a little more. There. And then a little lighter at the top. Did we nail it? I think we got it. I think that was it. That's the one. Masterpiece.
Magic. 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 Magic.
Woo! I'm gonna go ahead and commit all of that. Actually, why not do this? Oh shoot, that didn't work. Hold on. I gotta merge it this way. And duplicate it, and then merge this down, and then merge this down.
Magic. 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 Magic.
Are we done? Are we done yet? Ay, ay, ay. You're welcome. Cupcake. I think this has been a really this has been a very, all of these drawings are very like ridiculous. Yeah, I think they're ridiculous. I don't know what it is. Why is a sheep on the list? 4x4 cartoon style? What 4x4 cartoon? So the request from Marine MLM/CrapnickNil22 is a 4x4 cartoon style Nissan Patrol or Patrol GR preferably. Okay, I'm not gonna do that one today. I'm not gonna do it today. There's a request for Vega from Street Fighter as a girl. Interesting. I think I'm gonna have to do these next time. So I think we got 30 minutes left. I'm gonna do some questions. And yeah, I'm gonna do questions from here and come back. We'll come back to some of the other stuff. I think that's what we'll do. Yeah, Mika. That was Mika Vega's redemption. Was the Vega? We'll come back to it. We'll come back to it. Oh God! Pineapple pens, like pineapple apple pens. This is a pineapple apple pen.
PPAP.
I have a pen. I have an apple. Apple pen. I have a pen. I have pineapple. Pineapple pen. Apple pen. Pineapple pen. Pen pineapple apple pen. Pen pineapple apple pen.
You're welcome. You are welcome. Yeah, that just happened. That just happened. We want me to recreate that on the stream? Pen, pineapple, apple, pen. I mean, anything can happen. Questions. Let's see what we got here. We've got some questions from lots of people. Questions from the Streamlabs Redemption page, submitted by you, the fans. Wanted to give a shout out to Satish and Abby. They got married on Saturday. And yeah. Satman 88. Congratulations. LPEV Hybrid is suggesting, says, you know what's missing? My Evanescence Christmas Jam. I haven't heard it in a bit. Fun fact, the ending part is my favorite Christmas tune. Thank you very much. I don't know where that is. It's maybe sometimes, like when I put tracks in the in iTunes, it like kicks them back out. Like it did that with the one we were just listening to, the J-pop. What's it called? You guys have a name for it. Anyway, yeah, some of them get like it just decides to kick them out of the playlist. I don't know why. I'll look for that though. Actually, let me just do a quick look, real quick, like, and see if it's available right now. One moment. I don't know what I would have called it. I don't think I called it Evanescence anything. What did I call it? Like Mike's Jammy Jam? Something tells me it wasn't called that. It wasn't melodic metal, was it? Goth Christmas? Was that? You think it was called Goth Christmas? Huh. Was it called Goth Christmas? Really? Weird. Okay. Well, I lost the... It's not in here, so It's like literally not in my computer. Okay, well, so that would be why. Maybe I didn't bounce it. Maybe I forgot. No, wouldn't have forgotten. Anyway, I don't know what happened. Okay. So I have to find it or rebounce it. All right. So Aladdin333 says, can you sort these concert venues from your favorite to your least favorite to play and why? 1, arenas and stadiums. 2, outdoor festivals. 3, clubs and theaters. 4, underground and local. I don't know. I would say that to me, like a whatever a headline situation is, regardless of the size of the venue, is nice because you can like design the whole show. I think that's a lot of fun. And the bigger ones tend to be ones where you can afford to do more. So that's great. You can, because there's more tickets sold, you can afford to do more production, and it's kind of expected you do more production, so you can like make something really cool. I think when we did, I think the Thousand Suns into Living Things era of like shows, like that was some of my favorite production that we did. But I liked on like, also we did some cool ones that were just lights, like more lights than video or anything else like that. And you can make a really great show with just lights, because then it's more about the band playing on stage than it is like looking up at the screens or whatever. So that's a response. LPGU, happy birthday to you and your sister. She's 12 years older than you and she was the one that introduced you to LP back in 2001. Nice. Let's see here. Happy birthday to Isa Takino. The question is there anything about you that remained the same when you were a child? From when I was a kid to now. Little things. I mean, like, I think I've told you guys this. I when I played video games as a kid, I would always be like fine with like doing like basically like we called it loading up or like leveling up, where I would do like my friends and I would do this regardless of who I was playing with, but on video games I would just like be fine. I would come into a level, kill all the enemies, get all the gold, and leave that screen and come back and do it again and do that repetitively, so that I could have all of the assets to like then go to the store and buy the best like weapons. So for example, in Zelda, whatever if the money was like $9.99 that you could level up to and it would max out, I would 100% be the person that it's farming is this. Yeah, it's just an older version of farming. So I would be fine. Like when people say farming and grinding, that's what you guys are saying in the chat. The difference is when I hear farming or grinding, like I think of like playing the game, but focusing on getting, on those goals. I wasn't playing the game. Like it was the most like menial version. It was the most like boring. I literally would come into a screen, do the screen, leave the screen, come back, do the screen, leave the screen. Like it was so. For some reason that's never bothered me. Like just doing like edits and stuff like that when I'm making a song and like doing a repetitive task to just like make it sound good. Some people like can't stand that. They start doing it, they're just like, ugh, and then they go like work on the song or finish the song. Or if they've got the means to like have an engineer do it, they're like, yeah, I don't want to tune these vocals. Like I'm going to give it to an engineer. I've always been the type of person that will sit there and comp drums. I will comp vocals and all of that. It's the music version of grinding. So the reason I do that is because those micro decisions matter to me. Like, especially if it's a vocal, for example, and there's 30 takes of them saying the word crystal. Like, I'm gonna go through and find the best performance of that word to my ear. Because if I give it to somebody else and there's that many takes, the engineer is either gonna just do whatever, or they may have a different opinion about which one sounds great. So that's just me. And I can not do it, but I don't have a problem doing it. Or I actually kind of like doing it. More birthdays. Birthday for whoa, that's weird. Fikry? 13? Fikry? Fikry. Birthday December 7th. First one in 15 years I didn't spend alone. Thanks to you and LP family, best family ever. Please check in on Christmas. I will see, I probably will not be on Christmas, but I will not be on Christmas. I think I'm going to take that week off. Yeah, I think I'm going to take Christmas off. What's the schedule look like? I gotta look at this. Let's take a look at this. Got to make a decision about Christmas week. So I think all next week I'll be out, and then I'll be on for some of the days the following week. Why don't I come back? I'll come back on Monday and the 28th, and then we'll see how it goes from there. We have a GIF redemption, a new GIF to add to the store. Oh, wow. You guys, you're not ready for this. Look at that bad boy. That's a good one. I like it. I like it. So let's head over to EasyGIF and download this bad boy. Can I just click and drag it? Wait, hold on. Oh, I can. Great. Awesome. All right. Cool. KJ with the Egghead redemption. Let me go ahead and put this in the store right now. Okay, so we're gonna call it Egghead. Wow, can you believe that graphic showed up and then it immediately went to this song? Isn't that weird? Because the egg is it's a Among Us thing. Ah, ha, ha, ha. All right, should be live in the store now. Enjoy your new GIF. All right, let's see what other questions we got here. Get it, egghead. I should put the alert box over top of it. There, now you can see it over top of the snow. It's behind the snow there. I gotta put it on top. What about this page? Yeah. There it is. All right. What else we got? Hannah says, you always hear people say they look up to you. You're truly the best role model. I've been wondering, who do you look up to or used to when it comes to making decisions? It depends on the time. I mean, I don't have like, I don't think, other than my parents and when I was a kid, like looking up to them or like going to them for guidance on stuff. There's just been certain people that I would check in with about, you know, advice on things if they're more of an expert on them to me. Whether it's work stuff with, you know, management or the label or, you know, people that work on our team, just run ideas by them. Or if it's something, you know, if we're, somebody said in the chat, Rick Rubin, yeah, like we're, you know, different points when we've been working with Rick or when we've been, when I have something that I think Rick can answer. I think those are probably the, well, most of those people that I would ask for advice, you guys wouldn't know. Like I've gone to, in different like tech related stuff, I would go to like, you know, you watch Shark Tank? Like I've gone to Chris Sacca with a couple of like things and been like, okay, tell me, what do you make of this? It's a guy named Bob Moz who runs Techstars Music, who's a friend of mine that I would go to with ideas. Kevin Rose. Kevin founded Dig. Shark Tank, yes, exactly, Shark Tank. Different, yeah. I mean, it depends on what the thing is. Like I asked Dave when drawing. Dave is so good at what he does. Like he's a perfect example of somebody who, like, if I had a question about how to approach something in that line of whatever creativity, I would totally ask Dave. We might be setting something up this week. There's a chance that let me see if I got an email back about it for Friday. But I got an email saying that I think it was the coach of Team Liquid was heard that I was like interested in doing like learning more about like Valorant and getting better, and I think they were like, yeah, like, well, I'll help you get better. Which would be so sick because they're like, my only reservation about doing it with Team Liquid is that we actually, the band actually invested in Immortals. So they're like two different, there's like rival teams in a sense. I'm down, by the way, if Immortals wanted to jump on the channel with me and play Valorant, like that'd be incredible too. So we'll see what happens. But I really like Valorant, you guys. It's so fun. I know that for some of you guys, it's like you're here to watch music more than the games, but the games are a fun way to unwind. I won't let the gaming take over the channel because I don't think that's what this channel is about, but I definitely think that since it is Twitch and since it's something I enjoy doing, I'll do it once in a while. I didn't get the email back yet. Let's see. Yeah, I didn't get a response yet. We'll see what happens. Be fun. They're also doing, a bunch of people are doing charity streams with different games. So I might jump on one of those. I'll let you know as soon as we confirm something. I'll let you know what I'm gonna do. But like for example, there's like Among Us streams for charity. So I'll probably do one of those. Somebody asked me to do one for next week. I just was like, it's Christmas week. I'm not gonna be streaming. Let's see if we can hit a couple more questions before we run. Oh, and by the way, there's a really fun, at the very end of the stream, I have a really fun thing to mention. That's my teaser. Don't leave. You're going to be excited. It'll be very fun. It doesn't have anything to do with music or releasing anything. It's just a fun piece of information. Has nothing to do with music. Hannah, thank you for the question. You got us on a whole sidetrack. Dima says, what equipment do you recommend to have in your home studio to get started? Other than the laptop, I would say you could get started with GarageBand. If you want to go a step beyond GarageBand, get a keyboard controller. If you want to listen to music out loud, here's the basics. And I think you'd get them in this order. If you're going to do instrument, like keyboard, MIDI instruments of any kind, then get a keyboard controller. You can get like a little one. If you're going to do vocals, you would have to get a reasonable mic. And the step beyond that, in terms of getting other sound in, you'd have to get what they call an audio interface. You can get one that's pretty cheap that gets audio in and out. You plug your headphones into it, you get your microphone into it, and whatever. Keyboards, guitars, whatever can go into the computer through that. And then software-wise, you could get that stuff and be in GarageBand for a long time. Or you can expand to Ableton or Ableton, Pro Tools, Logic, whatever you want. Yeah. Seashells LPU says, hey Mike, the LPU dog tags from England. My friend from Sweden sent them to me. I love them. Can you tell people about them? How did people get them? Love your streams. Stay safe. I think they were just an LPU item, weren't they? The dog tags? Lincoln Bark dog tags. Yeah, I don't know. I think they were just an LPU item. All right. Let's see what else we got here. Byron7 says, thank you for the streams. They're so funny and nice. Keep being who you are. What is your opinion on digital versus analog studio, tape, tube amps, and all of that? Yeah, it all, I mean, the question is, does stuff like digital and analog affect the sound? And the answer is absolutely. And as much as digital plugins replicate analog equipment, there are certain things that you just can't like replicate, I think. Maybe part of it is the idea of like listening and turning a knob, but I also think there's something for like, you know, tube amps and analog gear and tape and stuff like that. Like we do it on the stream here, we do mostly in the computer, and we do you know, for the speed of getting things done like that. But when it comes to like actually like recording an album, I would definitely opt for the like certain things, analog versions of certain things. Because if you've got the gear, if you're, that's why you would pay for studio. Like the saddest thing in the world, for those of you guys who make music and have thought about going, like renting studio time, getting studio time, as an experiment, if there's a nice studio, reputable studio near you, and you get any money together to go spend, and we're not talking thousands of dollars, it could be a couple $100 to go in there, and you'll get the room for the day. Make sure it's got, like, look at the gear on their website. They'll tell you what gear's in there, and they'll show you pictures of the room, and see if it's gear that you recognize or that you want to use, because that's part of what you're renting. Like if it's an empty room, that's not good. Like go to a studio that has a lot of gear and make sure they provide an engineer who knows how to use it all. So you go in for the education from the engineer about the gear, and you go in to use the gear. Meaning you take your track in and you record your vocal on a really nice mic through a really nice preamp and compressor and stuff. You reamp some of your sounds, like instead of using the digital versions of like the EQs and compressors and blah, 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 take your sound, mute all that stuff, run it through those items and back into the computer and compare it. So I think you'll beat, like that's part of the thing. If you like, there are things you can get in the more obvious. The more obvious versions of that is like if you're a drummer, or if you have a drummer, or if you are a guitarist and you rent a studio that has a bunch of amps, use all of them. Like records, like just put tons of that stuff in your computer on your songs and like play around, experiment. Go in there and get a real live drum sound. And lean on the engineer to help you learn. Ollie Sarah says, hey Mike, loving the streams. I play guitar. Wanted to get myself a medium-sized MIDI keyboard for upcoming birthday. What would you recommend? I use the Complete Control. It's a 49 from Native Instruments. That's my favorite one because it integrates with all their stuff, and I use their stuff a ton. But if you want one that's just like not, I mean, that one would tie to any gear. Like if you don't have to play any Native Instruments stuff with that keyboard. It's just a great keyboard. It gives you the optionality of using their stuff. More generic ones. I used to have a what's it called? Axiom. I've had a Kai. A Kai makes great MIDI keyboards and MIDI instruments. For sure. Who else? If you could check out the like Rolly things if you wanted, but I think those are for more of an experienced player, not like that's not like you wouldn't want that to be your only keyboard. Yeah, I'd say native instruments or a Kai for sure. Those would be the ones. All right, guys, let's do some shout outs. Actually, before we do shout outs, we're going to do that. Remember I told you we're going to have to do something fun, something interesting at the end of the stream. I got a message I got a message from Demon Toy. Let me see if I have the message. Do I have it? Well, the message had to do with him and his girlfriend, and I wrote back. I was like, "Are you serious?" And he's like, "I am serious. Yeah. I thought you wouldn't see my message. I thought you wouldn't do it," and so on and so forth. So the thing that he said is basically I can't find the message. The thing he said was, "Mike, my girlfriend and I watched the stream. We're fans. I would like to propose to her. I would like to do it through you." So, Demon Toy is watching the stream right now, and I'm sure at this very moment is presenting a ring to his girlfriend. So, blow up the chat with wombat hugs and hearts for them, because that's super sweet. It's our first Twitch wedding proposal. And I think that's really awesome. So let us know how it goes, guys. She's like, "Oh, hell no. That's not how you're going to propose to me on Mike's Twitch channel." Oh, wow, we got big cheers coming in. Okay, let's get to some of these cheers. Congrats, you guys. All right, let's jump to these shout outs. We got Maya Exia, Karma Doll, Mad NY, Madney 7, sub with Prime. We got Alexa cheering, Maya Exia cheering, Dionysia cheering 50 bits. Karma Doll, Link Park Fan Ulrich, Mendez VO7 subbed, Miss Tosco subbed, Magical Sitar cheered, Karma Doll cheered a lot, Katie Don't cheered 275 bits, Lincoln Park Fan Ulrich cheered, Karma Doll cheered some more, Kairiki cheered 300 bits. And then Ali H cheered 1,000 bits. Wow.
Magic.
She said yes. Excellent. Congrats, you guys. Despero JC sub for 5 months of Prime. Raya cheered 100 bits. Diluette gifted, Karma Doll, Lincoln Park Fan Ulrich cheered. Check Yes Jules sub for 6 months with Prime. Smart. The Doilers subbed with Prime. Smart. Looney Door subbed with Prime. Jonah Yera 777 subbed for 6 months with Prime. Lincoln Park Fan Ulrich, LP Buckeye cheered. Karma Doll kept cheering. Mycone Pranje. Oh boy, I know I'm butchering that name. Subbed for 2 months of Prime. Claudia LP cheered. Alexa cheered. Karma Doll cheered. Jay Tanuki subbed. Nebi subbed. Lincoln Park fan Ulrich cheered some more. Robbie G, Sports OT HP gifted. Magical Sitar, Alexa, Alien, Melodic Madness, Melodical Madness, Carbadol, Maya Exia, guys all cheered. Mr. Sar cheered 42 bits. Melodical Madness, Claudia LP, Ali H cheered 400 more bits.
Magic.
And then Seashells LPU cheered 100 bits. Thank you guys. Dusty 2013 cheered 300 bits.
Magic.
Misa Horakova cheered 100 bits. Julie Ivanova 69 cheered. Melodical Madness cheered. Horror Show 1X cheered 100 bits. Claudie LP cheered 100 bits. Dusty 2013 gave out some subs. Nelly cheered 100 bits. Raya got in there and cheered. Carmadol. Sapphire Sky cheered 222 bits. Raya cheered 69 bits. Claudia LP cheered. Carol Nice cheered. LP Kazoku cheered. Alexa, Lincoln Park fan Andrea cheered. Binks, 180 bits. Thank you. Ketmandu 4 subbed. Sapphire Sky gifted. LP Kazoku cheered. Nina Burra subbed for 6 months. Lincoln Park fan, all right. Carmadol, Lestat 661 sub for 4 months. Horror Show 1X cheered 200 bits. Anthony subbed with Prime, smart. Strenuous Sphinx sub for 2 months, tier 1. Genoda cheered 2 bits. Tihi 92 subbed. R. Ejab Joy cheered 100 bits. Carmadol cheered. Emad Yas 5. Is that Yas or Yas 5? Gifted. Carmadol got active, cheering some more. Horror Show cheered. Genie 5, 100 bits. Thank you. Carol Nice cheered 4 bits. Dusty 2013 cheered. Fractured Eclipse cheered. Ninja 1944 cheered. Kren V cheered. Magical Sitar. Michelle 44. Alexa. Hybrid Shinoda cheered 100 bits. Jen Nods cheered. Heathy AS cheered. Mr. Els cheered 10 bits. Janae cheered 100. Renee cheered 100. Melodical Madness cheered 100. Claro Aropoyo subbed with Prime. Genie cheered 100. Maybe it's Johnny. Emma Yas 5. Emma Yas 5 cheered. DJ Kanyo sub with Prime. Jen Nods cheered 200 bits.
Nice.
Emma Yas 5. Carmadol cheered. Oh, Emma Yas 5 came in with another 100. Maz D999 cheered 100. Melodical Madness cheered 100. Alexa got in there with 1. Hybrid 3RY cheered. Chaotica with a C cheered 500 bits.
Nice.
Carmadol cheered. Hybrid 3RY cheered 100 again. Lincoln Park fan alright. Claudia LP. Lincoln Park fan Andrea. Hybrid 3RY. Maya Exia. Madeline VS subbed for 3 months with Prime. Smart. AJ Arianjon cheered 10. Lincoln Burt cheered 100. Ali H Raya cheered 4.
Magic, 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 magic.
Raya cheered 420. Joe Nicolo subbed Prime. Melodical Madness cheered with 3. Carmadol cheered again. Thank you guys very much. Oh, Fractured Eclipse came in with the 15-bit cheer just now. All right, let's try these raids again. Did we do Sean Mullen last time? We didn't, did we? We did that band. Oh, that band was cool. We did, last time we did Livy in the Middle. Levy in the Middle. All right, we're going to go send you guys the Sean Mullen music. This raid is brought to you by McAfee. 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 McCoffee. I don't know, there's so many ways I could butcher that name. Thank you guys for watching. And congrats to Demon Toy. I'll see you guys mañana.